you've got to do to get your Binance ID, as one would imagine, is you've got to log into your account. If you don't have one, you can register your account using that link in the form, which we have dropped in the chat. That literally takes you like 10 seconds. So you can see my account is super secure because I have two-factor authentication on it. So not only do I need my username and password, but I also need my phone so that I can put in a special code that I get via SMS. And now I'm into my Binance account. And I just want to make sure you're all good.
Yep, I'm all good, man. Thanks.
You can see that my Wi-Fi decided to clock off at 5 o'clock. So here we go. So once you're logged into your account, you land really is taking a bit of a while.
Well, so over the past couple of days, I've been spending a lot more time just playing around in the app, and there's so much that to see. And I see that there's a card coming out soon. Is that Binance card that you can get?
So it's currently live in a couple of jurisdictions. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're still working on it in Africa. Okay. But that is something that you can look forward to in the near future. But for you to top up that card with about 400 Rand of crypto, you'll need to log into your Binance account. The first thing you do is you navigate to the little person icon, click the first option, as you can see. So while that's loading, just remember that you can catch part 1 and part 2 of the Markets with Marc on the official Binance YouTube channel. We covered some basic things that you need to know, like what are candlestick charts, what is support, what is resistance, what are chart patterns. But like I said at the beginning of today's session, today it's going to be a lot more fun. So this is your Binance user ID. As soon as you log in, you navigate to the little person icon, select the first option, and you'll land on your dashboard. As soon as you are here, you'll see next to your email or your cell phone number, a little 8-digit number. And you literally just copy that and you can paste it into your competition entry form. And in the swag bag giveaway, you need to post a link to the post that you shared on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And remember to tag us and tag Marc. So 5 people will be winning 400 Rand in crypto at the end of today, and 1 person will be looking way fresher. And like I said, once we have the housekeeping out of the way, we can really start with the fun stuff. So Marc, welcome. Are you excited for today?
Hello, everyone. Yeah. We're going to be talking about some different things, and a lot has happened, especially today, Elon Musk, which is something I've been waiting for, I must say, for years, because it's not just the fact that he's allowing people to purchase Tesla with Bitcoin, but the fact that he's also not spending it, which is a huge, that's the biggest part for me.
Whoa. So for those of you who haven't heard the big news today, I'm pretending like I haven't, but me and Marc were chatting about it before this webinar. Can you tell us exactly what Elon Musk has said? I mean, I hope it has nothing to do with Dogecoin, and how exactly those funds are going to be handled once someone, pays for a Tesla, which you'll find out shortly.
I think the biggest problem with crypto to date is that it's always this idea of blowing it, converting it back to fiat. And the idea of crypto for me is that we want to move away from fiat entirely, that you could buy and sell your property or whatever in crypto. And that's something that he's really at the forefront of right now, where he's saying, I'm not gonna sell this crypto, I'm not gonna sell this Bitcoin back into fiat in order to have dollars. I want to keep the Bitcoin. And then he's not going to flood the market too, which is always a concern. So yeah, that's I think that's a big, and you know that if he's doing this now, there's going to be other vehicle companies, there's going to be other companies in general, corporations that are going to be doing the same thing.
So in the next few years, who knows, we could all be buying our Ferraris, our Bentleys, even our VWs using our Bitcoin. So make sure that you are hodling.
Yeah, I mean, so, I would take crypto for my house if anyone's offering.
So there you have it. If you've been looking for something to spend your crypto on, there is one house for sale. But speaking of that, Mark, we said we're going to chat about some really interesting stuff today. Part 1, part 2, I said, we touched on more of the technical stuff, technical analysis. How do you set up your account? How do you buy using ZAR? All of the more technical stuff. But I promised today was going to be a bit more fun, and I know you're also excited for today. So today what we're going to do is we're going to step away from the charts for a second, because trading is done by humans, right? We're all emotional. Whether you think you're the most machine-like person in the world, I promise you, emotion definitely affects what you do. And in my personal journey, I've been a day trader. Hello. Do we have a guest with us?
Crawling over. She's looking for some attention.
Oh, we have a guest with us today.
This is Lucy. She's been chilling with me. I've been a hermit for the past couple of days in the house, working. So this has been my partner.
We're still waiting for the picture of Lucy trading on Binance.
Oh, yeah. It won't be Dogecoin. Okay, just letting you know.
Just letting you know. I'm very, very glad. So like we were saying, we're driven by emotion. We're people. And me and Mark were chatting about how controlling your emotions is probably one of the biggest skills you can learn. I mean, it's very easy to learn to draw a trend line, but it's very hard to sort of go against your emotions when you're just seeing this huge red candle and markets crashing, and everything in your inner being tells you that you need to sell right now. So Mark, can you give us a little bit of insight on how that sort of journey went for you at the beginning, and how you've sort of learned to tame your emotions when it comes to trading, and some of the tools and trips and market psychology that you learned?
So when I first got into it, I went all in. I thought, because I have no view of what it's going to be like in the future, and it wasn't as stressful. I mean, now it's more stressful for me to trade because I believe in it being a much higher price at a later stage, or within this year even. So yeah, back then I thought, well, let me just trade it all. That's why it was much easier to make money, because it was also it was in a bull market. It was in an uptrend. So very easy to trade then. You just wait for it to dip down a little bit, sell out, and then wait for it to climb up again. Although what I made the mistake of doing so often was chasing it. So now that's one thing that's the biggest lesson, that I do not chase anymore. Let me just let this dog out, because I think she's needing to get outside. So it's definitely taken the edge off now. But then it's, as I say, it's more stressful just because I believe that it's going to do so well. So I'm in a bit of a quandary, because do I trade, or do I also just try and earn interest on it, which is a great thing. If I could live off the interest, which has been a goal for the past few months, I was thinking, if I could earn the same amount as what I do on trading without any of the stress, then that would be more ideal. So I've started to go that direction now, as we were chatting before, with staking and just getting interest. And you mentioned Binance Earn, which is something that I've started to use by moving XRP and Litecoin and all of that in there.
Brilliant. So I think we're definitely going to go a bit deeper into Binance Earn in a bit. But regarding that, I think, and again, we were chatting about this, but I just love to mention, how has it been for your sanity when you've moved more towards a passive income strategy, or your stress levels, let's call it?
Yeah.
And then are the two mutually exclusive? So do you maybe recommend for like maybe more risk on people to take a certain percentage and trade with that, and a certain percentage and just invest and earn passive income from it?
You know, it depends on how much time you have on your hands and what else you've got going on in your life, because there's no way that you could trade full time and you've got, I mean, at the time that I cooled off on it, I was started to film that TV show, and there was no way I could do both. You've got that stress of work life, and then you've got that stress of, okay, well, where should I put my stop loss? And, you know, should I move it? Which was always also another thing for me. I would constantly move my stop loss. And now I'd rather, because I know that it's going to get there, and it's going to trade within that range. So yeah, life is much better knowing that, especially when you've done enough research and you've done enough homework on what the fundamentals are, what the news is, which is also a different thing to the fundamentals itself. And I would put a very large percentage now into something that's going to give you a bit of a return on interest, and then trade with a smaller amount. And that's where I'm at now. I trade with a tiny portion.
And I'm guessing, like we said, that's done a lot more for your sanity.
Yeah, I mean, what I've come to realize is it's not worth, as I said in the beginning, because I was just all in. I thought, I've got nothing to lose. As long as I can just sell it a little bit higher, I'm going to sell it all out. But my mindset has totally changed on crypto. I mean, in 4 or 5 years of watching, as I say, I was a hermit. Today, the past couple of days, I've been a hermit again because I thought I'm going to research and see what's going on. I've been a bit out. But previously, I would sit in that house all day, all night, because you would also follow the markets. And for me, the best time in South Africa would be to trade from around 3-4 p.m. That's when States is waking up and things start to move. Now I just watch the movement and I sit back a little bit more, whereas I'd want to get straight into that. I'd go to sleep, wake up, and I'd think, oh no, this is a great time to trade. But I've come to realize that it isn't always. You need things to be comfortable because you're going to stress yourself out too much. You know, you're going to get, if you've got other things going on, then it's not ideal to combine that. You're going to make erratic choices. And sorry,
yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. The other thing is just really being contradictory to what you think and to what the general market, you know, because you don't want to be in that herd mentality and follow the sheep. If everyone's saying buy, then I would sit back more so now than I would have before, because I would get so excited. And I just think, well, you know, let's go in, let's sell the furniture. But which I must say I've gotten close to doing. But I mean, I'm very, very heavy into crypto. You know, most of my portfolio is sitting in crypto at the moment. And that's the other thing. You know, I would rather it sit in USDC than in rands or any currency, in fact. So at least, and also the interest rate is very high. So you might as well gain interest on a decent interest rate, which you're not going to get in the banks at the moment, especially now.
Absolutely. So for those of you who just, you know, your brain exploded, when we get to Binance Earn just now in the next 10 minutes, I'm actually going to show you how to, one, buy stable coins, so essentially US dollars, and two, use them to make interest. So like Mark said, if you've got money sitting in rands in a bank account, you can literally take that across, put it in US dollars, and earn a better interest rate on that using Binance Earn. And then, of course, there's a lot of the other products that we're going to go through as well. And
you know, the thing is, which is something I've started to dabble in now, but is our interest rates are so low in South Africa. I mean, this is every country is very different, but that interest rate is higher than what we're paying on our loans.
Oh.
So yeah, especially if you've got a tenant, and then you can also decrease your taxes by moving further money into that.
So you heard it here first. This is not financial advice.
No, definitely not.
So a lot of you, I can see a lot of people in the chat are actually getting quite excited. So we are going to go onto a full tutorial of Binance Earn in the next 10 minutes. But first, to sort of decide what we're going to focus on when we get to Binance Earn, this is something I am very, very interested in. And I know a lot of audience will be interested in this as well. So Marc, I'm going to put you on the spot a bit, chat. You've got to pick 5 cryptocurrencies to hold for the next 5 years. So you cannot sell them within that 5-year period. What are the 5 cryptos that are sitting in Marc Buckner's portfolio?
You know, there's a lot of exciting coins out there, but I would always stick with, we're talking about a 5-year period, so I would stick with the higher market cap, the ones that are got the most technology, the ones that are fundamentally sound. It would be BNB, it would be Ethereum. I mean, look at what's going on there. And we chatted, I mean, I'm a big believer in staking, which is something I've done recently. And then I still believe XRP's got a huge place. We saw how the market moved so drastically with just a little bit of news, a little bit of positive news with the court case. And where are we at now? Litecoin, that's been around for so long. There's no chance that, in my opinion, there's no chance that Litecoin's going to disappear anytime soon. It's been there from day one, pretty much. And then we've got number 5, stable Bitcoin, as stable as it's going to be.
Oh, you've got to. So brilliant. So it's Bitcoin, BNB, ETH, Litecoin, and Ethereum. And
I would throw ADA in there, but I must say I read some tweets from Charles Hoskinson today, and he annoyed the heck out of me with what he's. But yeah, I mean, ADA has it's just you don't need a loose cannon in there.
So not only did you get a top 5, but you also got a bonus as well. And for those of you who don't know, Charles Hoskinson is one of the sort of founding members of the Cardano project, or ADA. So just to recap, we have got Bitcoin, BNB, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Ripple. And then we've got an honorable mention as well for Cardano. So 5 cryptos for the next 5 years. And I think that leads us perfectly on to the second part. So while I share my screen, Marc, you said that recently, or we were chatting about recently, how you got involved a little bit more in staking and earning passive income with your cryptocurrencies. And that had a lot to do with your long-term view. So essentially, and I think we also spoke about the fact that you'd had these cryptocurrencies for years, you know, it's more investment or hodl type cryptos, but they were sitting there and just dormant in a wallet. And, you know, I think that's the perfect foray into it. So how have you gone into passive income in crypto?
So yeah, I had it sitting in cold storage on a hardware wallet, and I thought, I mean, this is a complete waste. I believe in it so much, so it's been sitting there for 4 or 5 years anyway, because that was actually my initial investment that I started to secure away. And yeah, I mean, staking, you are going to be locking it away for around about 2 years. We don't know for sure when you can access, but once you stake Ethereum, you can't access it until ETH 2.0 comes out. And at least, you know, I mean, by then the fees will be lower, it'll be faster, and then you don't get an accurate APY, accurate percentage yield that you're gonna per year that you're gonna get, but it gives you a decent idea. And then you'll see with Binance Earn, it's the same thing. You get a very nice interest rate, and if you're not going to be trading that portion of your portfolio, why not? And there's different structures. Some of the options, you can withdraw the crypto fairly soon, fairly quickly, 7 days or a day, I think, and then but then some are obviously locked away for much longer.
So I know that in South Africa, particularly, when you tell people they can earn money without doing any work, we all get very, very excited.
Yeah, I've got so many memes of that now. It's sitting in my. By the way, yeah, if you check out my Instagram, you're gonna see it's gonna be crypto memes pumped every day now.
Brilliant.
But I mean, there's nothing better. Honestly, there's nothing better, and there's nothing smarter than knowing that you're not using your time to earn money. Because your time is limited. That when you're sleeping, it's ticking over. You're always receiving funds, and it's cumulative. So once that new interest forms part of your initial investment, so it'll move over after a day, then that builds up on itself. So then you're getting an additional interest on that previous interest. So every day you wake up and you've got more money in your account, more crypto, which is better than money.
Even better, I was going to say. So who doesn't want that? So I'm going to take you through all of this and how it works in the next few seconds. But first, I see a few of you are just a little bit confused about the competition. I think maybe you joined a little bit late. So to enter today's giveaway for 2,000 Rand in crypto, you've got to fill in the competition entry form, which is in the chat. I'll drop it in again after this. When we ask for your Binance user ID, you can get that in your Binance account dashboard. So you log in, you come to the person icon, you select the first option, and right at the top here, you'll see there's an 8-digit number, and that is your Binance user ID. So let us know what you also want to learn about when it comes to Binance or crypto, and then it's not compulsory for those who want to enter. Snap a pic of you watching today's session. So this is included in the swag bag as well, or Binance Pop Socket. Snap a pic of today's event and type something about what you've learned, share it on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, tag one of our pages, which you should also be following right here. And we will be selecting one lucky winner to win this Binance swag bag at the end of today, which has a hoodie, a cap, a pop socket, some amazing stickers. And finally, if you don't have a Binance account, you can literally use this link to register one in under 10 seconds. So you have a lot of time left. We're only going to close entries right before today's event finishes. But now that we've done the second bit of housekeeping, let's get on to the passive income section. So in Marc's 5 for 5 year portfolio, we have some Bitcoin, we have some ETH, we have some BNB, we've got some Litecoin, some XRP, and then we've got a little bit of a honorable mention from Cardano. So let's just say, you shared the same opinions, and you now had, and this applies to, you'll see about the number of options we have. So that's why we're going to go with Marc's portfolio. So if you had these sitting in your wallet, maybe at another exchange, maybe in cold storage, like a hardware wallet, you would essentially be earning absolutely nothing, right? So the price goes up, yes, but you're not really earning anything. With Binance Earn, you can earn in cryptocurrency with zero additional risk. So instead of it sitting in this wallet, it just sits in this wallet. And instead of you earning nothing, you now earn, some really, really interesting yields. So step one again is log into your Binance account, and you'll end up here. And it's quite simple. All you do is navigate to the finance tab. You'll see the first option that's available says Binance Earn, which is your one-stop investment solution. The Wi-Fi is being a little bit better to me now. Very good. So like Marc said, depending on when you need funds, how long you want to lock it up for, etc., there's a whole bunch of different options and different products available. but let's start with everybody's favorite. So with flexible savings, you can transfer your Bitcoin into this wallet and you can earn 1.2% a year, but in Bitcoin, and that's distributed weekly. So with flexible savings, I can add my Bitcoin, start earning for 3 weeks, decide in 1 hour I want to pull it out and pull it out immediately. And the same goes for BUSD, which is a Binance's USD stablecoin, and USDT. So if you don't want all the risk of crypto, you can actually, like Mark said, instead of holding rands, you can hold dollars and earn 6% a year, and your interest gets paid out to you weekly in dollars. So you have dollars, you earn interest in dollars, and it's available to you whenever you want. If I decide now that I need to pay a bill with this, I can convert it to ZAR and withdraw it to bank account, whatever it may be. So there's no lockup period here. And this is Binance Flexible Savings. So like I said, we're going to just, for simplicity's sake, stick to the core portfolio we spoke about. But as you will see shortly, whatever your fancy is. So I know we had some Theta supporters in the comments as well. Whatever you are holding, there is generally a product that you can put your coins into. So you can see for flexible savings, there are 58 different products. So Mark would have been able to throw his Bitcoin in here, some of his stable coin in here. He would have been able to throw his Cardano in here. And if you want to know just how simple it is, once your crypto is already in your wallet, so you've deposited into Binance, you literally just have to hit transfer, select the amount you want to put in. So you can see I don't have any Bitcoin in my account, but you can also go and buy Bitcoin directly from here. And then once you've said, I want to put this amount of Bitcoin in here, you just click, I've read and agreed to the terms, transfer confirmed, and almost instantly you start earning on your Bitcoin in Bitcoin. So remember, your interest is paid in Bitcoin. So when the price of Bitcoin goes up, whatever you've earned, the value of that also goes up. And like I said, there are more than 60 products or cryptos that you can earn interest on, including USD, which is stable coins. But if you are a true hodler, there are a number of locked savings products. So you can see, let's go with the same sort of stable coin. And this is very similar to how we understand a fixed deposit, right? So you've got USDT and BUSD, which are both stable coins. And if you lock them up for 7 days, so after 7 days, you can access them, you can do whatever you want, you get an annual interest rate of about 6.3%. So I don't know what your bank is paying you, but that's fairly decent. If you lock it up for 14 days, you get a higher interest rate. If you lock it up for 30 days, and if you lock it up for 3 months, you can earn essentially 7% APY, which means per year, on US dollar balances in US dollars. So it doesn't matter what happens to the price of Bitcoin today, tomorrow, next year. If you have $1,000 and you're earning 10% interest, you will earn $100. So your holdings are always in dollars. So you're not exposed to any of the crypto volatility. So the way you can think about this is it's literally like a US dollar bank account that pays you interest. And if you've got a little bit more interest, Binance also has a lot of innovative products. Sorry, so let me get to. So one of the other things that Mark has in his portfolio as well. So we've staked some Bitcoin and some Litecoin in these products, but we also have some Ethereum. So like Mark said, it costs 32 Ethereum, which I think at this stage is a significant sum of money, to set up a Ethereum node. And all that means is it takes a lot of money to be able to set up your own Ethereum earning station, so to speak, which is the validator node. Don't worry about technical terminology. But because Binance knows not everybody just has 32 Ethereum lying around, they've created a service that allows you to take your little bits of Ethereum, add it up, and Binance will set up and maintain an ETH node for you. So if you have Ethereum and you're willing to, like Mark said, you can't access it for 2 years. If you're willing to stake it and earn, and you want to be a part of the Ethereum 2.0 process, Binance offers you a really simple way to do it. You deposit your Ethereum into your wallet. You come here to where I've showed you. You click stake now, and you choose the amount of Ethereum, and you click confirm. And immediately you start earning on your Ethereum balances. So when it comes to ETH 2.0 specifically, please read up quite a bit, because like Mark said, this is a little bit more of a technical process. But in terms of the normal Binance savings products, they all work very normally. You can redeem them whenever you want. But also there's been a lot of hype around DeFi recently. So we also know that it's kind of difficult. So just to clarify, fixed and flexible term savings are Binance products. These DeFi products are not Binance products. These are products in the market that Binance gives you access to. And that's why they're deemed as high risk products. They aren't really high risk, but they're higher risk than the Binance products, right? Because we control those products, they're our products. So with these, you can obviously see that the yield you can earn is a lot higher. So even on your stable coins, you can earn, almost 13% a year. And these are also flexible, so you can pull them in a day or less. There's also really high percentages you can earn on your Bitcoin balances, your BNB balances, both of which are in our top 5 portfolio. So doing this, you not only have these things that are sitting in your portfolio that you earn from when they increase in value, but you're also earning from them on a weekly and monthly basis. So, maybe you use that as an extra income stream, and your investment still grows whenever it grows, because if the price of Bitcoin doubles, your Bitcoin that's sitting in this pool, the value of it also doubles. And so does all the interest you earn in Bitcoin. And like I said, there's also stable coin options. So this is essentially a USD account where you earn 12.49% a year in USD. But one of the interesting things about Binance is, so we've shown you what you can do with your Bitcoin. You can throw it into flexible savings, fixed savings, earn a little bit more, or go to the DeFi products and you can earn the most. You can do the same thing with your BNB, your Litecoin, your Ripple, your Cardano. Ethereum, you can either use one of these products and earn, or you can also enter the ETH 2.0 staking. But please, read up on that very, very well. Staking, all the proof of stake coins you can also put in here to earn same principle. But what we're going to talk about now is something that's very unique to the last asset, and that is BNB. So Bitcoin, like I said, flexible fixed savings, DeFi products. Ethereum, flexible fixed savings, DeFi products, or ETH 2.0. Same with Litecoin, same with Ripple, same with Cardano. So like you saw, we can also do the same things with BNB, which is Binance coin, which is our coin. But because it's our coin, there's so much more that you can do. So a lot of you will probably remember Alice, which was launched, I think, about last week. And if memory serves me correct, I think it did about 26,000% the day it was listed, or something absolutely mind-boggling like that. Well, on Binance, instead of buying some Alice and waiting for the price to go up, you can actually stake your BNB. So basically put your BNB in here and earn Alice for free without any additional risk to your BNB. So it's the exact same thing as if your BNB was sitting in your normal wallet. You're now just putting it in a different wallet and you're getting rewards for doing that. And with the Binance launch pool, there's a number of coins you can put into here. The highest yielding one is always BNB. But even if, like I said, you've got some BUSD, some stable coin, or some CHR, you can stake it and start earning Alice. And it's literally as easy as, again, sorry, it's just freezing a little bit. It's literally as easy as having some BNB in your wallet, coming to stake now again, clicking the amount you want to stake. So I'm just waiting for it to load. There we go. And you literally just click stake. So you can see that I have a very, very tiny amount of BNB, and it's not going to be enough. But if I had some BNB, I'd be able to stake it here and immediately start earning this new, high potential token, because Binance only lists project in the launch pool, which are very, very high potential new products. And you can see that Binance has already launched, let's go back to the, Binance has already launched, I think it is 42 projects through the launch pool. Here we go, 42 projects through the launch pool. They've raised over $78 million through this launch pool. So it's not like, some sort of fly-by-night thing. And there's been close to 1 million unique people participating in the Binance launch pool. So maybe you want to be a little bit more risky, and instead of earning BNB from your BNB or your Binance coin, you can use it to earn some amazing new projects. So that's option one. But maybe you want to diversify a bit, which is always a cool term in investing. Well, then we also have the BNB vault, which is the Binance coin vault. And instead of you, for example, saying, I want to take my Binance coin and put it into flexible savings to earn more Binance coin, or I want to take my Binance coin and put it into launch pool to earn some exciting new projects, you get the best of both worlds. So with the BNB vault, you can actually stake your BNB and earn BNB plus some really exciting other products. So projects, sorry. So for example, I recently had some BNB staked, and for football fans out there who don't know, I earned, I think it was the PSG token, the Juventus token, which are the official fan tokens of those soccer clubs, and a number of other tokens. At the moment, because Alice is in the launch pool, you earn both BNB and Alice. So when I stake my BNB into the BNB vault, I earn more BNB, just like flexible savings. And at the same time, I earn Alice, just like the launch pool. So BNB gives you the best of both worlds by allowing you to sort of capture the value of BNB going up and down, but also earn more BNB, but also earn exciting new projects that are being listed on Binance. So now I think a lot of us are starting to understand why Marc has delved or moved so heavily into different passive income strategies. And fortunately, Binance has made that very, very simple. So if you need
sorry if I'm so quiet, because I'm learning. I didn't know.
I was just about to say, I could see like just things going on.
And I'm thinking, maybe I should spread some a little bit more. Diversify even further.
As soon as I came into BNB Vault, I could just see it in your face. So I am very, very glad, very glad. Like I said, myself personally, I love the BNB Vault. And a lot of the time when there's like not something currently launching in launch pool, there's like about four to six different tokens you earn at once, plus BNB. So the BNB Vault is amazing. So, Binance wants to give you access to all of these products. So do a little bit of research, and we know that it's probably a little bit overwhelming. Like I just came here and I started telling you flexible, fixed savings, high risk DeFi. So yes, these things are very exciting, but before you start transferring funds, etc., it's good to know what the products are, make the best, most informed decisions. So,
I think just from experience,
yeah,
it's best to just play around on the app for as long as you can, and then you'll get an idea, and you'll find new avenues, you'll find new things because it really, I'm going to sound like I'm plugging it, but it is like a one-stop shop, and especially when that card comes out, I must tell you. But just play around on there, because I actually had friends phoning me up and saying, how do I move money to here, or how do I get into Binance Earn? And I didn't know fully until I started just playing around for a couple of hours, and yeah, you figure it out very, very quickly. So I've been using the app on my phone and then on the laptop, yeah, which is very similar. I've kind of been doing a bit of a mirror image, because if I was moving funds from one wallet on my laptop, then.
And that's literally the thing. So, if you've got this big investment product you want to try, you probably need like, 120,000 Rand upfront capital. With all of these products, there's really, really low minimums for the majority of these products. So you literally take $10, 150 Rand, and start playing with a lot of different products, see how they work. And that's something amazing that we, or crypto, it's not really which crypto allows you to do. And if you want to get a little bit more familiar with Binance Earn, all the different products, for those of you who joined us in week 1 and 2, make sure that you download the Binance Academy app or visit Binance Academy, because everything we covered, even in week 1 and 2, in terms of trading, technical analysis, it's all here. But today we're going to focus on Binance Earn. And you can see here, you actually have your guide to Binance Earn, a beginner's guide to earning passive income with crypto, the ultimate guide to earning crypto with Binance Lending. And like I said, you can see these are beginner-centered courses, or not courses, but content. So you can see it's not very long, but it basically explains everything to you down to the T, but in very, very basic level. So we created this content expecting that you just heard about it yesterday and now you need to start using it. And that's exactly what the Binance Academy is for. And if you don't feel like reading, you can always just watch the guide as well. So Binance Earn, like we said, is your one-stop shop to earning passive income. Whatever your portfolio looks like, there is something for you. But we know exactly how Marc's top 5 for 5 would have been allocated there while we were going throughout Binance Earn. So not only in 5 years would his assets have appreciated a huge amount, but he would have earned a lot of passive income that would have also appreciated by a huge amount.
Compounded, yeah.
And exactly what I was going to get. I love the intuition there, Marc. So like Einstein
time together.
Was exactly. So like Einstein said, 7th wonder of the world is like compound interest. I'm not sure, it might have been the 6th. But essentially with Binance Earn, if I've got some Cardano or Bitcoin sitting in a Binance Earn product, and after the first week they send me my interest, that automatically goes into my wallet. And if I click auto transfer, that goes then back into my Bitcoin earning pools. And the next week I'm earning interest on my Bitcoin plus my interest. And I mean, it's not unique to crypto that compound interest after a while starts producing ridiculous growth. So I think it's a lot more clear now why Marc has moved, a lot of his portfolio into the passive income space. Not only is it exceptionally easy with Binance, but the returns are not too shabby, if we do say so ourselves. So it is a real opportunity or avenue for you to, not just the buzzword passive income. We've shown you it's really simple. And the last thing I'm going to touch on before we get to our last topic of the day is just how simple it is to get some cryptocurrency to do these things. So once you log into your account, head over to buy crypto. You'll see the first option will automatically be ZAR. If it's not, don't stress, just come here and type in ZAR, select ZAR. And the first option immediately changes to credit debit card.
The internet of yours.
Yeah, it's decided to misbehave once again. I shouldn't have complimented it just now. Close all these other tabs in the meantime. Ah. So buying crypto on Binance, when you've got a good Wi-Fi connection, is exceptionally easy. And the number of options that we have for you means that you can essentially do, in fact, everything we just spoke about, you can do through the Buy Crypto platform. So you can see here, I've got ZAR selected and I've got my card saved. But if you don't, it's so easy to add your card. It's literally like shopping on Takealot. And you can buy Bitcoin, BUSD, Ethereum, Ripple, Cardano, BNB, PancakeSwap, DOT, etc., including USDT and BUSD, your stable coins. So let me show you how simple it is. Let's say I wanted to buy 340 Rand worth of dollars, right? So it tells me up front here, I am going to get $21.73. And I go, oh, okay, for my 340 Rand. And this usually takes about 3 seconds. It's just my Wi-Fi. And then you go, okay, so to purchase 340 Rand, they're going to charge me 6 Rand and 8 cents or 6 Rand 80 cents. I'm happy with that.
And that's the thing. I mean, it's not always that easy to buy dollars or foreign currency.
I mean, exactly.
Yeah.
And I know we chatted about this. So this was something you sort of, you know, here and there in for a while. And, you know, it was quite attractive because of those frictions in the market. Yeah. But as you can see, while me and Mark literally said one sentence, I purchased dollars. So if you go to your wallet now, or you can go directly from here, you'll now see the $21 I bought immediately available. And I can now use it, stick it into one of those products, which I'm going to show you just how simple it is as well. And I can start earning interest in dollars on dollars. So you can see I just bought $21.788. And here it is right here. And you don't even have to go through the earn. I can literally, Binance knows how lazy we are, so they make it so easy. From my wallet, I can now just click the earn option and choose where I want to go. So liquid swap is a bit more complex. It's still very, very nice. Take a look at it, but you can see, remember, I can earn some of those new projects on Launchpool using my BUSD, or fixed and flexible savings. I can just earn USD with my USD. Let's say I'm a little bit of a risky type and I wanted to use my dollars. So now you have the benefit of holding dollars instead of rands, etc. And you're also earning some very high potential products. So maybe you don't want to earn dollars, you want to earn some of these products. So I literally just bought $21. I can stake it and earn 10.5% a year in this new Alice token. So there's the dollars I just bought a couple seconds ago. I now click stake, click max. And Bob's your uncle, or maybe Alice, I'm not sure. And that is literally how simple it is. And when I come back here in the next hour, I'll see my rewards piling up. And as soon as I want to redeem them, I just hit claim rewards and it goes directly to my wallet. I mean, how much simpler could that get? And if you want to know what Alice is, here's the white paper, here's the website, here's an in-depth research report that Binance produces for you. You know, and you can see that you're definitely not alone, because at present, you know, including my $21, there's currently $539 million. So $500 million locked up or staked in this pool. Makes my $21 seem rather insignificant. But that's the beautiful thing about crypto, is if someone puts $100 million in, they earn 10.48%. My $21 earns the exact same thing. And that is something that no other financial market can say. Undoubtedly. I mean, where else in the world can I spend 340 Rand, buy dollars, and start earning interest on it in under 10 minutes? I mean, it's absolutely mind blowing.
This was actually something that I had been desperately looking for when I was so much younger. I was always, how can I buy foreign currency? And then at the time when I first started looking, it was 6 Rand to the dollar. And I was thinking, oh, okay, well, now the dollar's strengthening, the Rand's weakening, and how can I also earn interest? It's not so easy to just earn interest on things, and the interest it was okay, but it wasn't that great. I mean, in this case, you lock it away for, like you showed, 90 days, you're getting a very, very good interest rate. And you're holding a top currency.
And I mean, that's the thing that people don't understand. So brilliant, the things of earning crypto, earning interest in crypto. But if you're a more stable person, don't forget, you're taking US dollars and you're earning US dollars. Again, I just want to make it clear because some people seem to forget this. If Bitcoin goes to 7 times the price tomorrow, you've still got US dollars and you're still earning US dollars. It's not affected. So in that situation, you probably like to be affected. But again, you've got no exposure to crypto volatility. You're only in dollars, you're only earning dollars, and you can go back to rands whenever you want, if you want. And then in addition to that,
if you're trading and you're not trusting what's going on in the market, you want to step out for a bit, then put it into USD and earn some interest. Set yourself, if you want to say, well, 30 days or even just a 7-day, then set that up and then start trading when you're ready again.
I mean, literally, this was something that blew my mind is, say you're going away for the weekend and you're not going to trade. Take the USDT, chuck it into a flexible savings product, earn yourself even if it's 0.7% by Monday, it's money for jam essentially. And then you just come back and you unlock the flexible savings and you just earn money, like I said, for nothing. And if you're a trader who, I know a lot of them usually go into USDT at the end of the day, just to be safe. If you do that, you can then pump it into one of these products, wake up in the morning, pull it out, and you would have earned something that you otherwise wouldn't have earned.
Because this is, we were chatting about trading and the stress of it earlier. That this was the issue that often I would have periods where I know I've got to fly somewhere or I've got a work stint that I'm not going to be able to look at things. Because actually, when that whole market crashed in 2017, I was shooting, and I remember the photographer saying, "Put your phone down." And I was just about to sell. I mean, it was one of those epic stories that I should be telling. But I was all in at that point, and obviously that wasn't such a great ending for most. But the thing was that back then there was I didn't really have that option. I didn't know about that, and I couldn't have I didn't want to move into rands because I was always skeptical of rands. And then now I could have been earning interest and just sitting in USD.
Well, luckily you've now discovered Binance and crypto, so you can do all of these amazing things now. We've actually, Mark, and this always happens, when me and you are chatting. So we've run a little bit over time. So while I prepare our giveaway, which we are going to do live, Lucky, I can see your message. There is a full recap on YouTube, so the full recordings on YouTube. For any of you that joined late, if you registered for the event as well, we'll be sending you an email with links to part 1, part 2, and part 3. So do not stress, you won't miss out. But while I set up our giveaway quickly, Mark, I know we were chatting before this so for those of you who weren't here last week, in crypto, it doesn't really pay to, read articles and stuff, because there's a number of YouTubers out there who pretty much summarize all of this news for us in daily videos, etc. And then there are some really cool platforms that you can go to just get a view of the market. So Mark, who are some of the top accounts that you'd recommend we follow, and the top YouTubers that you'd recommend we follow to keep abreast of the current sort of crypto ebbs and flows?
Well, I like the accounts that have a bit of trading and then also talk about the news, so I can catch up on all of it. And I mean, I think it's actually almost crypto specific. So if I'm looking at XRP, then it'll be blockchain backer. I think he's fantastic. And he's also very non-biased. Skinny Moon Hunter. He doesn't have much of a following, but he's actually very, very good. I like how his mind works. And then we were chatting about Benjamin Cohen. Very mathematical. He goes very deep. He's always backtracking, obviously, how the markets performed previously in each crypto. I mean, he was just chatting now about that maybe the ROI won't be so high on the next, or the return on investment, on Bitcoin, because I mean the altcoins, as you know, they have a much easier chance of growing, and the market cap it's easier to move that market cap. And then did I mention the Moon call for Bitcoin?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I think he does a video a couple times a day. He's pretty good. A little bit cocky sometimes, which leads me straight to Tone Vays. I mean, sometimes I enjoy him because he gives a different perspective. He's generally been very, very bearish over the past few years, and now he's swayed. But yeah, Tone Vays is also a great one to catch up on. But if you don't mind the slight air of arrogance. So
make sure that you are following these people to get your daily dose of crypto. So
sorry, also altcoin trader is another one that I enjoy. Altcoin trader, they cover most of the coins that are moving on the day.
So I must say personally, it's also a sort of informational outlet, a YouTube channel that I really enjoy. So a couple of them are just asking in the chat, just a quick recap of that list quickly.
So the Moon Call, BitBoy Crypto, sorry, I forgot about that one for Ethereum, Skinny Moon Hunter, and Tone Vays, and then Benjamin Cohen is my current favorite.
So if you need your daily fix of what's going on in the market, then you know who to be following. And just quickly before we pick our 5 winners today, who'll be each walking away with 400 Rand each in crypto, as well as our swag bag winner. As you can see, this part always makes me feel like a bit of a game show host. So all of you who've entered, your names are here. We've got your Binance user ID, so we know exactly where to pay those winnings. But if you are a little superstitious, cross your fingers, cross your toes, throw some salt over your left shoulder, and let's get down to our 5 lucky winners for today, with a 6th that'll be walking away with a swag bag. So our first lucky winner for today is Wayne. Congratulations, Wayne. So again, all of your details are lined up there from the form, so do not stress. We know who you are. And if there's a whole bunch of Waynes who didn't enter that are getting excited, there is nothing coming your way. Our second lucky winner, remember, 400 Rand in crypto directly into your Binance account, which you can then put into Binance Earn and earn more. And Dino LeBron, congratulations. We hope that's what you'll be doing. Our third winner is Damini. Congratulations, Damini. Our fourth winner is Norman. Congratulations, Norman. And our last crypto winner for part 3 of the Markets with Marc is Alet. So congratulations to those 5 lucky winners. We're now going to select the swag bag winner. So just give me 1 second to set that up. So, to be honest, from some of the feedback from a lot of our users, I feel like there's probably a lot more who want the swag bag instead of the 400 Rand. So we can see all of the links that were shared are currently here in our wheel of names. And the person that will be looking very, very Binance swagged out this weekend, let us see who that is. So we hope it's a valid link. Oh no, I think it's a mobile link. So I'm just gonna open it on my mobile. I'm saving the link as we speak. So don't worry, we will get, I can see it's a Facebook story. So I'll just have to go on that from my mobile, but we'll be in touch with you via your Binance UID. So congratulations, your Binance swag bag is on the way, or not yet, still here, but it will be on the way very, very soon. And to those of you who won the crypto giveaway, do not stress, your crypto will be in your Binance account over the next week. So one day you'll log in and you'll get a very, very generous prize. And the last thing that we're going to share is, remember, if you want to keep abreast of the latest events, just like this one, we have a sneaking suspicion that Marc is not done with us just yet. Make sure that you follow us and our communities. If you need help with anything Binance related, join the Telegram channel. You can get a hold of me, Binance Angels, other Binance staff. Follow us on Twitter, Binance Africa. Follow Binance South Africa on Facebook, Instagram. We do a lot of merchandise giveaways. It's always the first place we post all our competitions. So the last thing I'm going to say before I hand over to Marc is part 1, 2, and 3 will be emailed to everybody who registered for the event, so you can catch a full recap. We'll also include some of those amazing guides that we use throughout the course of week 1, 2, and 3. So you definitely have your work cut out for you this weekend. And thankfully, next weekend is a long weekend. So if you've booked a trip away, cancel it, download Binance Academy, and you know what you're going to be doing over the long weekend. So again, last words from me are thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. Marc, do you have any final words?
I'm actually just going to end off with something I've was reminded of recently, and that is just play around. I mean, what you said to me, your friend puts $10 in a bunch of different things. Go onto the Binance app and try everything. Spend some time. Lock yourself away for a day. It'll be worth it in the long run. And yeah, I mean, you're going to learn. Do as much homework. Read up on Michael Saylor, Rao Paul. These guys are far more intelligent than either of us combined, and they really know what they're talking about. Read as much as you can.
Absolutely. And with Binance Earn, we've made that very simple. So between Binance Earn and that list of YouTubers and influencers we told you about, you can literally discover everything you need in the space, including more than what we've shown you in part 1, 2, and 3.
Because it truly is a rabbit hole. I mean, it's actually quite scary. There's always something new, and then you discover that and you get the hang of it. But then hang on, there's something else, and maybe I should get invested into that. And
Well, let's not get into NFTs.
And the nice thing is, I mean, you can enjoy stuff like that, you know, and if you're into collecting, and if you're, that's something that you can, once it becomes enjoyable, then it's a whole other ball game.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, you know, there's a lot of crypto projects that are actually trying to do real world things. So if you want to also win some more prizes, join our Telegram channel. The beginning of April, we have some AMA sessions with the project Chili's. You'll know who they are. They are responsible for creating all of these fan tokens for PSG, Juventus, etc. So there's some amazing use case. So make sure that's just one of the small reasons you should be a part of our community. But until then, we wish you all an absolutely amazing and safe evening and a week ahead. And we'll see you all very, very soon.
Thanks, everyone, and good luck. Okay.